Why the hell aren't we learning about Shakuntala Devi? Maths is in poetry, maths is in nature, maths is in music, maths is in cooking. Cooking, for example, how much? 8 chamach mirchi powder, 8 chutki haldi. What is that? It's maths. Wow. Music is also maths. Rhythm is maths. You know that 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Maths.
Hello guys, hope you all are safe and sound and in the peak of your health and are at your homes. Today we have with us actress Vidya Balan, who's all set for her upcoming film Shakuntala Devi. Hello Vidya, welcome to India Forum.
Hi Priyanka.
Hi Vidya. Hi, how are you ma'am?
Very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great. Ma'am, we saw the
Great.
trailer, it looks amazing. It's like, a ball of positivity and you're looking so positive, so happy. Just
Thank
amazing.
you. That was Shakuntala Devi. That is who she was. Positive, happy, full of life, vibrant. So the film had to be like that. But I'm so happy you feel like that. Thank you.
We also loved your different look. The best one, you're looking the cutest in the one with those chopped hairs, like the how thing.
Right. Um, she was very fashion conscious. She liked to be well turned out always. So she often changed her hairstyles and she kept up with what was in fashion, even in terms of clothes. So it gave me such great scope to change my appearance in keeping with the various stages of her life.
Okay. You have 5 different looks in the film, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah. So the 5 different looks actually represent the 5 different stages in Shakuntala Devi's life over the period that we've shown in the film.
Okay. Talking about the looks again, coming back, which has been your favorite? As I just said, that I loved you
I
with
think-
those chopped hairs.
Thank you. I think every look, I love every look because it's so distinct, right? But yes, the short hair is something new for me and it's closest to Shakuntala Devi. So I don't actually look like her. So I'm glad that we could at least make me look closer to her with that hairstyle. So I'd agree with you. That's also my favorite.
Alright. Moving forward to Shakuntala Devi ji being a human computer. When you first read the script, what was the first thought that came to your mind? Because she was very well advanced. She had a lot of knowledge, not only about one thing but about many things. So, what was your reaction when you first heard it?
Why the hell aren't we learning about Shakuntala Devi in schools? I really think that she deserves to be everywhere. I feel that she can be so inspiring for girls and women. I wish um, also her approach to maths was applied in schools because she showed you how maths was all around us. If people taught maths in that way, when you see that it's an everything that you do in life involves maths, you'd be less scared of it, or you would let go of your fear of maths.
Yeah, I was just coming to the maths thing. We as students were, personally speaking, I was very scared of maths. Like maths exam, oh my god, I'm gonna have a fever. So when you learned about it, because even when you have to perform, even when you have to act, you need to be very well versed with the numbers, with the calculations on the screens. And in the trailer, we see, आपको right से left बताओ, you want me to see from the left to right, the numbers, the use number thing. So how did you prepare for all these things? And were you not scared? You have to deal with maths again now.
No, I've never been scared of maths, as a matter of fact, and numbers. I've always been friends with numbers, so that held me in good stead during the shoot of this film. Because, like you said, I had to have a certain ease with numbers. But yes, there was that ease. But I'm obviously not Shakuntala Devi. What I found in her shows was she was so lively. She made the numbers come alive, and I had to be able to do that. So I focused on getting that easy with the numbers, and making it fun for people and taking away their fear of maths. Because that's what she did the world over. There's so many people who told me, I've used her books, she made life easier. I saw her show and I realized that maths wasn't difficult. So Anu Menon and I spent a lot of time trying to capture the essence of Shakuntala Devi during our preparations. I hope we've been able to do that.
Perfectly, like flawlessly. The movie is going to be, an entertaining package. This is what I feel after
Thank you.
looking at it again. And when we talk about the preparations, what kind of preparations you do? Because be it the looks, be it having the knowledge of all these subjects that she deals with, and the other hobbies also, apart from just maths.
Yeah, so obviously I didn't have to brush up on my maths concepts because the answers were given to me ready-made. But I had to really begin to understand her as a person, um, and to capture that, the various moods, the various facets of Shakuntala Devi. So I spent a lot of time talking to Anu Menon, also listening to tapes of conversations between Anu Menon and Anupama Banerjee and Ajay, Shakuntala Devi's daughter and son-in-law, which gave me an insight into the person she was. So that was largely the preparation. Also, I worked with addiction coach Vikas Kumar on getting a slight South Indian accent in my dialogues. So this was largely my preparation for the film.
At any point, when you were reading about Shakuntala Devi, or when you were, listening to the script, were you stunned? Oh my God! That at any point something that surprised you, left you stunned.
Yeah, so many things. That she wrote the first book on homosexuality in India in 1977, called The World of Homosexuals. She wrote a cookery book for men. She wrote a crime thriller. And she wrote books on maths puzzles and astrology and what have you. She entered politics at one time. Everything was a revelation. And you don't expect someone who's a mathematician, and that too a genius, to be well turned out, because you think of Einstein and you think of his messy hair and all that. And here you realize that she was always well turned out. She loved dressing up. She loved bright colors. She always wore bright lipstick. She colored her hair black till the end of her life. She liked to dance. She would apparently tap out the rhythm while doing tap dancing, because that was also maths. That's also maths. So many facets to her, So every time I encountered new information, I was like, wow.
Okay. One thing that you picked up from her, because now when you're saying that, it's like your shooting period must have been so full of lively energy on the sets and everything. So one thing that you picked up personally, that I'm going to take this from her, from your character, and
I realized that maths is in everything. I never looked at maths like that, but maths is in everything. Maths is in poetry, maths is in nature, maths is in music, maths is in cooking, in everything.
If you could just give a little example, because now I'm stunned.
Cooking, for example, how much of each ingredient do you use? That's maths, right? 8 chamach mirchi powder, 8 chutki haldi. What is that? It's maths. It's proportion. Music is also maths. Rhythm is maths. That 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Maths.
Yeah. Now I get it. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Any anecdotes or any memorable moments from the sets, from the shooting time that you still recall? Because there are also the intense scenes in the second part of the trailer. Some intense scenes where you.
There's a scene between Amit Saad and me, which is one of my favorite scenes. I don't want to go into the details of the scene. When you watch the film, you'll see it. It's one of my favorite scenes because it really gives you a glimpse into the childlike Shakuntala Devi, because she was a child till the very end.
And you're putting it really well.
Thank you.
Talking about Sanya, how has it been working with her?
Fantastic. She's such a lovely actor. In such a short span, she's done such different roles. It's incredible. And she's actually a very reserved, quiet person. But I think when the ice broke on set and in between scenes, we did have some conversations and we started chatting, and it was fun. She can be a badmash also if she wants to.
Oh my God, that's nice. We're really looking forward to the film. And
Thank you so much.
talking about your quarantine period now, it's been around 4 months that we all have been under the home lockdown. So, what are the things that you have been missing? If you have to write letters, we have this quick segment where we asking the actor, for example, this new technology of interacting via the computers, having the interview. So we are missing the cameras. So if there are certain things you're missing dearly that you really want to get back to.
I'm, I'm someone who adapts very easily. So if you tell me you'll now be doing interviews on, virtually, I'm absolutely fine with that. Yes, sometimes I miss that personal interaction, because that gives you another adrenaline rush during promotions and that lead up to the release. Maybe that a little bit. But on shoots, I don't know, maybe what I miss is just that you can't just go and hug someone. You're a bit conscious these days about doing that. That is something I miss.
So if you have to write a letter, for example, if you have to write a letter to the camera or the pani puri wala, if you're missing the pani puri. So if you could just tell us something like on that lines, maybe 3 to 4 things that you're really missing. You want to write a letter to them, telling them how much you're missing them.
I think it's too early to talk about what I will miss on a film shoot, because it's only when we go back to work will we know how much things have changed. But I think we'll have fewer people on set, and I will miss having that. It's sets are always very crazy. They're full of frantic energy and activity and all that. I will miss that. As far as the camera is concerned, this is also a camera, and I love the camera in any form. So I'm not really missing that, because I also know that at some point I will go back to facing the film camera. It's just a matter of time. So I'm sorry, but I don't have anything poetic to say.
No, completely fine. It's just just a fun thing wherein.
No, but it's a lovely, lovely idea. Except I'm not very imaginative.
Yeah, because I remember we had this one XYZ actress just saying that she wrote a letter to the camera that how much I'm missing you, how much I'm missing hearing, okay, rolling cameras,
Right,
rolling those bright lights and all that. So we wrote letters to such things, but it's coming.
Thank you.
Talking about biopic, if at all a biopic is made on you, who would you want to portray your character?
No one. I'd want to play myself. And now with technology, you can de-age a person, you can age a person. So I'll play myself. It's a long time before a biopic on me can be made.
But no, we'd love to see that.
Thank you.
In talking about the current situation in troubling times like these, how are you keeping yourself positive mentally? And because for many people this phase has been very difficult, very challenging.
And I feel very sad about that, but therefore all the more I think I've been counting on my blessings, and that's what keeps me positive, because I realize there's so much to be grateful for.
Did you also try your hand at baking or cooking
No,
something?
nothing fancy. No baking, no writing poetry, no learning a musical instrument. None of that.
Just enjoying the phase.
Yeah. Doing housework, trying my hand at cooking a bit. Just watching a lot of content, doing self-shot videos. That's it.
That's been interesting. What message do you want to give to people out there? How to keep yourself contained in such difficult time, because the phase seems never ending now. Looking at it.
No, of course, this too shall pass. I think all of us must remember that. And I think the worst is over. So we have to just count our blessings and do whatever we can to help those in need. That's it.
Right. Vidya, when are we seeing you next? Because after Shakuntala Devi, we are so excited to see different shades of it. We've seen you in many different shades, one by one. And again, Shakuntala Devi is a new shade that we have seen.
Right.
So what more are you gonna explore, and when are we gonna see you next?
I don't know when next you'll be able to see me, because we need to resume the shoot of Sherni. I was shooting for it when the lockdown was announced. So now hopefully we'll be able to resume after the rains. So it needs to get completed and then post production. So I don't know when it'll be ready, but sometime next year, I guess, by mid next year hopefully.
Alright, thank you so much, Vidya ma'am.
Thank you.
So guys, it was Vidya Balan with us, and this is Priyanka Chauhan signing off for now for India Forums, Mumbai. All of you, please take care of yourselves, stay at home, stay safe.
Hey guys, check out our revamped website at www.indiaforums.com to get your daily dose of entertainment.